Okay. All right. So good evening once again, everybody, and welcome to our community class here in the Blue House. Okay. So we will be uploading this video. So I'll send you the link in our community chat, and you can share it with anyone who might need this type of a practice. Particularly for today's sequence, there will be a little bit of effort because we are exploring yoga for weight loss, okay? So when you think of yoga, you don't necessarily associate it with weight loss. Whenever my clients or students would come to me and they would ask me, is it possible to lose weight in a yoga class? I would often honestly say that if that is the goal, you can always turn towards more cardio-based workouts, such as Zumba or running or maybe even CrossFit, where you will immediately feel and experience weight loss. But here in a yoga class, as I'd always like to say also to my students, it's that you gain more confidence with the body that you have. You gain more appreciation for what you are working on. And from there, the weight loss becomes a side effect. So that's how we practice yoga for weight loss, allowing ourselves to accept the body that we are in, incorporating a little bit of effort. If it happens, well and good. If not, we keep coming back and we try again. If it happens, well and good. If not, we keep trying again. That's why they call it a yoga practice and not yoga perfection. It's because it's a constant journey of getting to know yourselves on your mat space. Especially when we talk about weight loss, I feel like it's gotten to this point wherein we tend to think that if you're too big, it's not good. If you're too skinny, it's still not good. It's like, where do we put ourselves in? When in reality, all bodies are beautiful in itself, okay? So for today, recognize that. Appreciate the body that you have. Embrace the body that you are working with. And if you get that weight loss in the journey that you are going through with your yoga practice, that's good as well. All right? So with that, we're going to start off with that little bit of appreciation for our body. So go ahead and sit up nice and tall, just resting your hands on top of your knees. Finding that upright spine. And if you haven't done so yet, just go ahead and close your eyes. And allow yourselves to settle in to this space. Noticing how you are breathing in this moment. Feel the inhalation as it enters your body. Feel the exhalation as you release them out. And just do this a couple more times on your own. Allowing yourselves to find long, deep breaths in. And long, deep breaths out. Now for today's centering, we're going to do a quick body scan wherein we'll go through each and every body part of the body. And my invitation for you is to notice how that body part feels for tonight. Let's start from the bottom. bringing all of your awareness towards your feet. From the big toes down to the little toes. Notice how the bottoms of your feet and the tops of your feet feel. Notice the ankles. The calves and the shins. Notice the knees and the thighs. Notice the hips. Notice the back body. From your low back, middle back, upper back. Notice the front body. The belly. The chest. Going towards your arms, notice the shoulders. The upper arms. Elbows. Forearms. Notice the wrist. The palms. And the fingers. Go more upwards and notice the neck. The facial muscles from the jaws to your lips, cheeks, ears. Notice the nose, the eyes, the forehead, and the very crown of your head. And as we went through that body scan, recognize if there's a body part that's standing out a little bit more in particular. If there's a body part that needs a little bit more attention for tonight. But rather than criticizing that body part, with this heart of ours filled with love, we embrace them for what they are. Recognizing that in this moment, everything is right. Everything is perfect. And we embrace how we are for tonight. with love, gratitude, and humility for everything that we'll experience for tonight. We take 5 big breaths. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Breathing in. Breathing out 2. Inhale. Exhaling 3. Breathing in. Breathing out 4. Inhale. Exhaling 5. When you're ready to move, go ahead and blink the eyes open. And we're just gonna switch to crossing of our legs. You're gonna bring the non-dominant leg forward, so you should relieve some of the tingling sensations on your legs. And we're just gonna start off with some opening breaths. Stagger yourselves if you're near your neighbor. But on an in-breath, you're gonna go ahead and reach your arms up, lengthening up to the sky. Exhale, gather your prayer hands down towards your heart. We go again. Inhale, sweeping your arms up and over your head. And then exhale, gather your prayer hands to your heart. One last time, inhale with love, gratitude, and humility. And exhale, bring them down towards your hearts. Now you're gonna rest your hands on top of your knees. And we're gonna start off with a Sufi grind. So you're gonna lean your chest forwards. And then shift over to the right. Go back to the left. And then forwards. And you're just gonna do this a couple more times on your own, but make it more natural. So this in itself is a great weight loss posture in our yoga practice. Not because you necessarily lose weight right away, but it's because you're massaging the internal organs, particularly those in your abdominal area, which will eventually lead to better digestive functions. And of course, you do it in relation with your breaths, making sure that you're taking big breaths in and big breaths out. Now please finish off one more rotation, and once you are done, you're going the other way. So you'll lean forwards, you go to the left, to the back, to the right, and then forwards once again. And again, just do this more naturally. If your body kind of wants to roll a little bit more to the sides, if your body wants to linger in a certain direction, just allow your body to go where it feels like it needs to go. And of course, again, find those big breaths in and those big breaths out. Finish off one more rotation. And I'll meet you at the middle. And just take a moment to notice the difference. Maybe a little bit warmer with your belly, maybe a little bit more connected with your breaths. Now on your next in-breath, you're gonna reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, we're transitioning to tabletop pose. You're gonna come down onto your hands and your knees, lining up your hands under your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Let's do a couple of rounds of your cat and cow. So on an in-breath, let your belly droop down, tilt your chin, tailbone to the sky. Exhale, push away from the floor, round your back, look down to your legs. We go again. Inhale, drop your belly down, feel your chest expanding forwards. And then exhale, feel your belly pulling into your back body. Again, please inhale, arch the spine, widen to your heart as you look up to the sky. Exhale, push away from the floor, round the back, hollow out the belly. Excuse me. Inhale, arch the spine, look up to the sky, look forwards, and then think of shrugging back. Exhale, push away from the floor, think of lifting this up, and then looking down. Good. Again, inhale, drop this down, shoulder shrug back, keep the arm straight, derecho ang siko. Exhale, push away from the floor, round the back, look down to your belly. Nice. 3 more times. Inhale, arch the spine, keep the arms straight. Just shrug your shoulders back, look forwards, look up, and then straighten the elbows. Exhale, push around the spine. You got it. Inhale, arch the back, look up to the ceiling, expand to your heart. That's it. Exhale, push and round the back. Nice. One last. Inhale, arch the spine, gazing up to the sky. And then exhale, pushing away from the floor, hollowing out the belly. Now come back to the center, please. And we're going to do a couple of rounds of your bird dogs. You're going to extend your right leg to the back. Lift your foot away from the floor. Option to reach your left arm forwards. Challenge balance and stability. Now take a big breath in here. Exhale, bring your elbow towards your knee. Go again. Inhale, extend the arm, extend the leg. Exhale, squeeze elbow to your knee. 3 more times. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to your knee. Inhale, reach, lengthen out. Exhale, squeeze and pull in. That is 4. One last. Inhale. And exhale. Reach and lengthen on an in-breath. As you exhale, land your hand down to the floor. Keep that right leg straight and just land your foot onto the mat. Now think of leaning back, pushing with your arms like you want to bring your right heel to the ground. And just take a moment to feel that stretch on the back of your thigh. Inhale here. Listen carefully. Exhale, move your left foot out of your mat. Move your left foot out of your mat. Spin your right heel down and reach your right arm up into your modified side plank. You'll be facing towards the opposite direction of our mat space. Now, if there's anything that you need to fix, now would be the best time to adjust. You might need to move your bottom hand a little bit forwards, a few inches forwards of your shoulders. You might need to adjust your knee right underneath your hips. Now listen carefully. Can you lean more weight to your front hand and your front knee and begin to float your back foot away from the floor? Yes. On an in-breath, let your arm reach over your head. Take your time, please. Exhale, pull your elbow towards your knee. Pull your elbow towards your knee. Go again. Inhale, reach, lengthen out. Can you push your hips a little forwards? Exhale, squeeze, elbow to your knee. That's it. Nice and slow. Inhale, reach, lengthen out. You got this. Noxie, support her. Exhale, elbow to your knee. That is 3. Go again. Inhale, reach, lengthen out. No need to rush. Exhale, squeeze in. That is 4. One last inhale, reach, lengthen out. And exhale, squeeze in. That is 5. Woo! Reach and lengthen out on an in-breath. And then come down to tabletop, reset. Ah! Come to sit on your heels and you are now in your Japanese seat. How are we so far? That's one side. If there's any pain on your knees, you can always come into your easy seated position. But we're just gonna give the wrist a little bit of recovery. So on an in-breath, reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bring your prayer hands towards your heart center. You're gonna flip your right hand and you're gonna use your left hand to press against that hand. Good. You can use your left hand. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, just go ahead and switch to the other hand, flip and push. On an in-breath, circle your arms all the way up once again. But this time, interlace your fingers and flip your palms to face up. Not only are you recovering with the wrists, but you're also lengthening with the spine. Take a big breath in here as you shrug your shoulders back, puff up through your chest. Exhale, let your arms push forwards and you round your back. Go again, please. Inhale, let your arms come up. Arch the spine, expand to your heart. Exhale, push forwards and round the spine. 3 more. Inhale up. Lean back. Exhale, push forwards and round. Inhale, arms up, lean back. Exhale, push forwards and round. And let's just finish off with one last inhale. Your arms go up, lean back. Exhale, push forwards and round the spine. Come all the way up on an in-breath with the arms. And then exhale, land your hands down to the floor and make your way to tabletop, preparing for the second side. So spread your fingers out nice and wide. That will help you create more grip. Left leg extends back this time. Lift your foot away from the floor. Right arm, optional, reaches forwards, challenging balance and stability. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze, elbow to your knee. We go again. Inhale, reach, lengthen out. Your hand is too far, so move your bottom hand back. Exhale, squeeze in. There you go. We go again. Inhale, reach, lengthen out. Get it a little bit more from the tummy. Exhale, squeeze. Again, inhale, reach, lengthen out. Exhale, that is 4. Hang in there for one last. Inhale. And exhale. Whew. On an in-breath, reach and lengthen. And then carefully land your hand down to the floor. Keep your back leg straight and just land your foot down. And push back like you want to bring that heel to the ground, feeling that line from your back body. All right, now listen carefully. You're going to move your right foot out of your mat space. You can turn it out just a little bit more for stability. And then pivot your left heel flat and reach your left arm up so you are facing towards the other side. And then already here, notice if you're dumping all of your weight down, think of pushing away from the floor. Very nice. Maybe move your bottom hand a little bit more forwards of your shoulder. Move your bottom hand a little bit more forwards of your shoulder. Walk this hand a little bit more forwards. Good. Transfer more weight now to your right hand and your right knee. And begin to lift your left foot away from the floor. Take a moment here, inhale. Reach your top arm over your head. Exhale, squeeze, elbow to your knee. Nice and slow, no need to rush. Inhale, lengthen. Find quality movements. Exhale, squeeze, elbow to knee, that is 2. 3 more. Inhale, reach, lengthen out. Exhale, squeeze in, that is 3. Again, inhale, reach, lengthen out. Exhale, squeeze in, that is 4. Give it your all, last one. Inhale. And exhale, that is 5. Great job, you guys. Slowly lower your hands and your knees down to the floor. Oh. And you make your way to Japanese seat or easy seated position. How are we? Good. All right. So those movements obviously can contribute to weight loss, but the recovery is important as well. So reach your arms up as I inhale. And then exhale, wrists, pray your hands, bend or flip your right wrist and press. Joint mobility is always a priority in yoga. Having healthy joints in the long run is always better than anything else in our yoga journey. And then switch whichever side you haven't done. Press. And then joint mobility again. Reach your arms up as you inhale, interlacing your fingers. Start off by just flipping the palms and letting yourselves lengthen from the waistline upwards, like you're waking up first thing in the morning, taking a big breath in here. And then as you exhale, go ahead and push forwards, round your back, create that C shape with your spine. Inhale, reach your arms up, lean your shoulders back. Exhale, push forwards, round your spine. Again, inhale, reach up, lean back, expand. Exhale, push forwards, hollow out the belly. Inhale, reach up, lean back. Exhale, push forwards and round the spine. Make this last one count. Inhale. And exhale. Great job, you guys. Reach up as you inhale. And then exhale, let's meet in tabletop position. Hands and knees back down to the floor. And we're just gonna do one more round of cat and cow. So you know this already. Inhale, let your belly droop down, tilt your chin, tailbone to the sky. And then exhale, push away from the floor, round your back, look down to your legs. Go again, please. Inhale, drop your belly down, arch the spine, gaze up to the sky. Exhale, push away from the floor, hollow out the belly. One last time. Inhale, arch the back, gaze up to the ceiling. And then as you exhale, push away from the floor. But this time, you're gonna tuck your toes, so curl your toes. And begin to lift your hips up and back to your downward facing dog, forming an inverted V position with your body. Now please pedal out your knees, bending one knee at a time, allowing yourselves to loosen up the joints and find more stability in your down dog. Now please begin to walk your feet forwards, taking as many steps as you need. And once you reach the front, you're gonna let your body drape over your thighs. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck, just let yourselves hang loose in this position. Now on an in-breath, you're gonna slowly roll up, bone by bone. And you inhale your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, catch your waist with your hands. Catch your waist with your hands. We're gonna come into a crescent lunge. So you're gonna step your right foot forwards, and then step your left foot back, but stay up on your left tippy toes. Bend your right knee a lot, knitting your ribs in, tucking your tailbone down. You reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Take a moment to solidify your stance. See if you can bend that right knee just a little bit more. Lift the back heel high, and then think of pushing strongly with your back thigh. Open out to your heart, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your neck. Inhale. Can you please straighten that right leg? Grow just a little bit taller in this pose. Now exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows, like you're surrendering into this position. We go again. Push with the feet. Inhale, come all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the shoulders, bend the elbows, and dip down. That is 2. Go again. Inhale, reach up, lengthen up. Exhale, bend and pull down. That is 3. Inhale, reach up, lengthen up. Exhale, pull down. That is 4. Dig deep on the last one. Inhale, reach up. And then as you exhale, hold it low. Find your point of focus. Smile for 5. Maybe go lower for 4. Breathe for 3, 2. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands onto your waist. And you step forwards and you shake it off. Maybe pedal out your knees. Maybe take some ankle rotations. Aren't you glad we only have one more side left? So we're just gonna do the same thing on the other side. It's gonna be your left foot that lands forward and your right foot that steps back. So you want to build that strong foundation. However you build yourselves from the ground up will dictate how balanced you will feel. Reach your arms up when you're ready. See if you can line up your left knee on top of your ankle, and then lift your right heel super high, and then think of pushing with your thigh. Again, knit your ribs in, tuck your tailbone down. On an in-breath, straighten that front knee. Exhale, bend both elbows and dip down. That is 1. We go again. Inhale, reach up, lengthen to the sky. Exhale, dip down. That is 2. Push with the big toes. Inhale, lift up. That will help you stabilize. Exhale, pull down. 3. Inhale, reach up, lengthen up. Exhale, pull down. That is 4. One last. Inhale, get ready for that hold. Exhale, dip down. Find your point of focus and smile for 5 and 4. Maybe going lower for 3, 2. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands onto your waist. And you step all the way forwards. Great job. Shake it off. Alrighty. On your next in-breath, you're going to reach your arms up to the sky. And then exhale, come into a forward fold. Bow down towards your legs. Dive down to your thighs. Bend your knees. And we're going to come to sit on the floor. We're going to come to sit on the ground. We have one last weight loss pose that we will be working on for today. And I feel like this is the most you'll feel it tomorrow. All right, so it's just a hold, but it's a challenging hold. So you'll have your knees bent in front of you. We're setting up for boat pose. So option 1 is come up onto your tippy toes, lean back, feel the strength of your abs. That's it. Option 2, balance on your sit bones and you lift your feet away from the floor. Option 3, maybe extend your arms forwards. Option 4, maybe extend your legs up to the sky. Not an option, but a requirement You smile. As you hold, inhale, belly in, chest up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, one, nagkwento pa. Inhale. Exhale, two, one last. Inhale. And exhale, lower your feet down to the floor. Ooh, you feel it, like shaking. Knees come down and you come to diamond. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale to fold. No more stress. We're just giving the body a little bit of recovery from all of the effort that we did. You can come as low as you need. You can stay as high as you want. But you breathe into the shape. Nice. See if you can create a diamond shape with your legs. So lift the knees up and bring the feet together. Perfect. That's it. So that you can get that stretch on your hips as well. 3 more breaths. Breathing in. Breathing out. Chin forwards, Alexis. Inhale. Exhale. One last. Inhale. And exhale. You're gonna slowly roll yourselves up. Take a big breath in. And then exhale, cross your legs in front of each other. And we're just gonna finish off with a twist. So reach your arms up to the sky as you inhale. And then exhale, twist over to the right. And you're gonna place your left hand onto your knee. Right hand comes down onto the floor and look over your right shoulder. So you use the positioning of your hands to rotate yourselves just a little bit more, finding those big breaths in and big breaths out. You can move this hand closer to you. Good. And then sit up. Good. Inhale and exhale. On your next in-breath, turn to face forwards. Reach both arms up, both arms to the sky. Exhale, let's twist to the left. So right hand to your knee, left hand down onto the floor behind you, and you look over your back shoulder. Good. You can place this hand on this knee so that you can pull. Nice. All right, same thing, lengthen. Inhale. And exhale. On your next in-breath, turn to face forwards, reaching your arms all the way up to the sky. And then exhale, release your arms down by your sides. You're gonna place one hand to your chest and the other hand onto your belly. Close your eyes, and similarly to how we started our practice, let's go ahead and take a body scan, recognizing how each and every body part feels. Maybe there's a little bit of pain, maybe there's a little bit of soreness, maybe you're feeling tired and sweaty, maybe your heart rate is racing at this point. But again, rather than letting yourselves lean into the criticisms, I invite you to accept them as this journey of getting to know yourselves just a little bit more. For today, even with just a couple of movements, even with just a couple of poses, you were able to give yourself this chance to move and breathe. With love, gratitude, and humility for everything that we have gained, we gather our prayer hands in front of our chest and bow down. ending our practice. Enjoy the rest of your night. Namaste.